Yeah, I completely forgot about like last stream that I forgot to turn off my turn on my microphone. I had it mute. I had it on mute on the I had it mute on the volume control this whole time. Sorry about that. But at least I already mentioned everything what I talked about earlier on my Twitter account. But today I'll probably just gonna recap all of those what I talked about earlier. But we're back to ASTRO on the PS5, and if you saw on the title screen, it actually shows it actually does show that well, you save those bots that are in World 1. So, anyways, I'm gonna recap about what I talked about earlier. That because in this game, Crash Bandicoot is featured, even though he and the games about him was like was about like what is that? So like Crash Bandicoot back in 1990 back in the 1990s that he was created by Naughty Dog and was published also by Universal. Yeah, well, so eventually when it comes to the PS2, well, there are no Crash Bandicoot games officially by the real Naughty Dog. Well, they actually worked on Uncharted, but they formally did Crash Bandicoot. So what they did was that Activision did really saw Crash Bandicoot, and they wanted to have the license too. So what did he did with the PS2 era about Crash Bandicoot? We'll talk about Crash Twinsanity, developed by Traveler's Tales, they're really known for working on most of the Lego games that I played back in the day, like Lego Batman 2, Lego Star Wars 3, etc. Yeah, and eventually this game was also published by Vivendi Universal Games for the PS2 and Xbox. But then there's the Wrath of Cortex, which was also available like Traveler's Tales, and it was published by Universal Interactive. It was released for PS2, gone to the Xbox, and then the GameCube. And then what about Crash Nitro Kart? Yeah, it's also published by Universal. But I did play that before, but it was only a demo on the PS2. Well, at least that's something to let me to get to know about Crash Bandicoot's universe. Except it was only through a kart game. So like in 2017, Activision actually did like get the rights to develop and publish the Crash Bandicoot games. So they actually ended up making a game to like remaster and remake all all three Crash Bandicoot games on PS1. So first they published it for PS4, and then later on they decided to put it on Xbox and Switch. You know, there were already Crash games on the Xbox and on Nintendo systems. So why not do it to those systems too? They want to play the game too. Well, there you have it. So that's how Activision actually. That's how it is. That's how Crash went straight from being a Sony PlayStation exclusive to be like a Universal project. Okay, another thing I talked about that I was going to talk about I was thinking about. Well, I was talking about those hit system that the PS5 has since day one. Originally made only for PlayStation Plus members, but now for some reason I don't even see the symbol on the hint icon. So I'm guessing hints are like free now. Or is it just still wants me to have plus, but already have plus premium, so who cares if I'm gonna have all the features I need, including playing games for free, which is also giving me access to Night in the Woods. Well, I think I played it on Xbox before. It was on Game Pass, but it got taken off, sadly, so I didn't have time to beat the whole game. But maybe this time when it comes to PlayStation Plus, I'll actually get to play it. Like the whole thing, but it does sound like a cute game though, but I still want to keep playing it though. Hey, what's in the Xbox spot? Wait, how do we... Oh. Found treasure. What's he gonna have? Nice monkey scratching. Wait. Oh. Does this work the same as Playroom? Yeah, this now. Yeah, same controls. So, yeah, I'm just looking at it. This might remind me of Insanity Island. Okay, oh, I must be grab you, and you too, open it, and rocks. Wait, can I carry two? Yeah. That's a new thing. So like, because I still keep thinking about that freaking commercial when I was watching Fight Sauce Vinny, and it was about a commercial for like kids, for like a fan-made like like a hint, like some sort of hint, game hints, like phone number service you have to call for like you need help with an NES game or Genesis or whatever console you're playing on, and you had a call number and it simply just costs you like a dollar and a half a month, an hour while you call. Just so that I could probably beat that's just so that I could probably beat a game that you're playing, like let's say Battletoads or something else, but like yeah, I think it's literally like one of the hardest games that there is on the NES. No one even managed to beat it unless somebody had to figure out what it is anyway, because they just had to actually. Okay, let's say somebody had a Game Genie for Battletoads, and it gave them like unlimited health. So ta-da! You can now actually see the ending of Battletoads on the NES because no one has ever gotten there without cheats. So anyways, the commercial for this thing was actually about a person playing on the NES, some sort of superhero game where the character just simply tries to jump into another building, but he just falls. And the guy was like, "Oh, I give up." And then the superhero comes out and says, "Don't give up." And then he just explains how to actually get oh, that's how. So like the superhero also talks to viewers about what you can do after calling hot hits. Well, that's what it's called anyway, but it does give you like a bunch of hits to how to actually beat a certain level, but also passwords to simply skip through all sorts of levels. Yeah, they're just letting you skip to either to the end or somewhere so that you can have like all the weapons, but also skip the whole thing, like in Metroid. Because don't even try to put on that don't even try to put on that one password that simply just crashes your game if you use it. Otherwise, okay, but I've heard on the Metroid Wiki about that weird offense, that weird profane password that basically just does work in okay, like that password works on the 3DS. Well, let's say the original Nintendo 3DS, and you try to use, and if it's and your firmware is like outdated, so you manage to get Metroid on the, so you try to get Metroid on the virtual console 3DS, and then you try to put in that kind of password in the password menu, but suddenly your 3DS simply just freezes completely, literally, and you can't even press it once to turn off the system. It's just game over unless you have the balls to actually hold down the power button and wait for the console to actually turn off, and then you can go back to it without any problems. Or in some cases, it just destroys the whole thing. Well, I'm pretty sure they fixed it before in the firmware update, but it actually does like take you back to the title screen if you do enter that password. Well, it does have it on GameCube, Wii, Game Boy Advance. I'm pretty sure there's only a few exceptions if you play it on the NES Classic or Switch Online. It just simply crashes. It simply just says an error occurred and you get kicked out of the game. That's it. No questions asked. Why about what happened. So. Okay, and what about the commercial? You really have to pay $1.50 for an hour to get loads of hits so you can actually try to beat Battletoads? Yeah. Anyways, in the previous stream when I got a trophy that's called Jammer Slammy. Apparently it's because this trophy is actually named after Jammer Slammy, which is a PS1 game in 1999. But it's supposed to be like a in-between sequel to Parappa the Rapper 2. Parappa the Rapper 1, that was back in 1997. Well, did you know Jammer Slammy had an arcade version? It was only exclusive to Japan, back in the 2000s or something. But it's just that you're porting a PS1 game with the same architects, so you can't even actually upscale the game to like a higher quality that the arcade machines even use. But no, that's how they are nowadays. They still, because you're using an engine like the PS2, PS1, I mean, but you're also adding new features to it. Except you have to make it convenient for like arcade players. You only give them like three or two sets of levels on each difficulty, and they're based on different stages from the real game. But you do also get to play as Parappa in stage 1 for some reason. You can't do it on PS1, but doing so anyway just gives you like it does give you the song, but also just forces your camera to look at the audience. Yeah, it's not until like 2023 somebody had to get their hands on an actual arcade machine of Jammer Slammy now, which is the arcade version of UJL is actually called. So like, they had the balls to literally dump the entire game, and then you could actually play. Oh, this is Captain Pincher. How do we do this? Ayo. Well, hi, because I was talking about a bunch of topics I talked about like previous stream when I started the game. but unfortunately I had my microphone muted the whole time, for the whole stream. Well, I felt a little dumb doing that though, but okay, but like, yeah, I'm just proud of somebody who actually managed to like who managed to actually dub the entirety of German now for the arcade. So now anybody who plays it on MAME it can actually work. Okay, wait. Okay, so like, okay, then there's the fact that, and then there's also the fact that ever since, well, back in 2020, back in 2022, at the beginning of 2022, well, I actually managed to get my hands on a real old PS4, and then I bought 2 games with it as well, which are Little Big Planet 1, Little Big Planet 3, and Dreams. Well, for Little Big Planet 3, I've really had fun ever since I played the previous 2 games on the PS3 before, but didn't get a chance to play it again well, let's say I packed my PS3 in a public storage building. It's lost there forever, and I can't get it back. It was only for me to like put away my PS3 after so many tries. I've been trying to get this PS3 to actually work with HDMI. I put in the wrong HDMI input. Apparently, that's when it probably happens. So I didn't even get to use my PS3 for so long. Well, I had a bunch of games on it too, a bunch of demos, because I couldn't even pay for the games, because I just wanted to check out what the games are even like anyway. So, Little Big Planet 3, since 2024, around April or March, let's say March, because apparently the servers shut down, all because someone found an exploit in the Good Grief reporting system. So anybody could basically report anyone. Well, so that the mods can actually think it's a bad thing. They're literally innocent. Otherwise, it would probably been someone making like inappropriate content and in a game rated E for everyone. And it's obviously Little Big Planet. And in this case, that's Sumo Digital decided to actually shut down the whole game, but not as long as somebody managed to archive most of the levels from up until like January 2023, or anything, because it does include my levels for this whole big ass archive of all the levels that everybody made since 2008 when Little Big Planet 1 came out on the PS3, and online was already officially there. So like, I didn't even get a chance on Little Big Planet 3 on PS4. Is that I couldn't even get a chance to beat that freaking 4-player level in Manglewood. That's called Race for Stars or something like that. I tried so many times. I brought my brother into this too online. I tried to use the feature to let people join me. But unfortunately, nobody even get a chance to get all 4 players to join me in this level that requires to have 4 players total. I failed, completely failed, even to get the prize bubbles in those levels too. And didn't even want to use a time saver to skip this level anyway. So it's official. I did not beat that level. And nobody wanted to join me to beat that level too, and thus I had no choice but to permanently leave Little Big Planet community for good since they got shut down. Well, not until 2024 when I actually figured out somebody made a private server for the mainline PS3 Little Big Planet games, 1 to 3 called Beacon, and I don't even have a PS3 to start with, but I do have one. But I don't want to use my main account for this though, because I do get banned because I actually modded the PS3 to use Hen, but I don't know about custom firmware to modify it even more. But I can figure out to actually get Olympic Planet games back. Let's start with first and second, but also 3, because there's already like a PS3 version of Olympic Planet 3, apparently. In 2014, PS3 still supported. Oh, and think about SpongeBob Hero Pants, also released in 2015 during the Xbox One years. And of course, Activision is not even mad to publish the freaking game for PS3, PS4, Xbox One, and everything else. They straight up published it for Xbox 360, PS Vita, and 3DS. I don't think that's a good idea to do this though, but I'm just playing. I'm also gonna talk. So I moved to Beacon on an emulator instead, because I feel like using my PlayStation account, including the one I made exclusively for the modded PS3. Well, problem is, if I need to go back and forth between emulator and real hardware, the profile on RPCS3 is named Turkey Tender 06, so I can't use Turkey Tender on a modded PS3, because I will immediately get banned once I'm all gone. And I don't want that to happen, no matter what. I just want to play normally, because I played Little Big Planet before. And the bad news is the profile backup for Little Big Planet 2 and 3. Well, guess what? You cannot really rename it in any way unless you use some sort of hacking program. But like, I could probably just find a way, because apparently you can borrow someone's progress, but you will not get any trophies or pins for that, because it's apparently a penalty that they added in Little Big Planet 2. I don't even like that anyway, so I just want to play these games anyway. What about to skip through all these What about to skip all these levels anyway? Just because I in Little Big Planet 3 on PS4, I had the option to get everything from previous games, even though I never played them before. I get everything on there too. Oh, that's how you do it? What's this game gonna do? Water. That's a nice tree, but whoa! Looks like I'm inside. What do we get? Okay, so wait, how do I? What's the game to tell me? You press this, and then you create grass platforms with it. Well, that's cool. This is literally just the grass version of Cloud Mario, apparently, like Mario Galaxy. Yes, this is literally a copy of the freaking Cloud Mario power-up. Cloud Mushroom, whatever that was. Well, like, it does work the same, except it's different here. What's inside? Let's see new bots, but where are the PlayStation ones to find that? And it'll look everywhere next time. Oops. So in this case, I wanna play like Little Planet 1 and 2 back, but here's the problem. I tried to play with Client 1, but it was pretty... Well, it was pretty laggy back when I originally played it with the default settings, but it wasn't going that good. Like 20 FPS until I decided to mess around with the settings and enhance it, just make the game a little faster, but you can't normally increase the frame rate. Living Planet really ties by speed of the gameplay when you change. Yeah. And then I went to Little Big Planet 2, and it's even worse than Little Big Planet, Little Big Planet 1. Well, it's way slower than I expected. It's like 14 FPS, or anything similar, but also goes up to 20 FPS, 24 as well. Because apparently now, I do get this Scale DLC back because I had to follow some random tutorial on YouTube how to get this working. Well, at least that worked, but I had to do the same with Planet 3, and that worked too as well. To get all my stuff back. All my stuff back, including the ones that I haven't got before on the PS4. Like, how does this even work? You have to download packages, apparently? A lot of grass. I guess that's pretty much it, but there's also this topic where there's also this final topic about my Roblox account. I had a plan. I planned for like changing my Roblox username from Rival the Fox to Popcorn Turkey 06, but just because I want to associate my Roblox account with Popcorn Turkey, which is I would call it a way so that nobody can probably hate me for being a furry, but I am though, but I just want to hide it from somebody who hasn't known that yet until when they actually met me and friended me and saw my stuff. What does I do with the elephant? It's bouncy. Well, I suggested a bunch of 3 different usernames since the username Popcorn Turkey 06 isn't even allowed on Roblox for some reason, because popcorn is censored. So I chose from Poppy Turkey 06, which will probably lead to people calling me Poppy. Well, I think it's good though, but I want popcorn back. And then there's also Popcore with the letter E, Turkey 06. Which would probably be like core or anything, but there's also Popcom, because apparently for me sometimes the M looks like RN. I can break these then. Only thing. These bees, I need to get past. Yeah, but I did a poll on Twitter, but it only had like 2 votes to keep my username as Riley the Fox. But well, and then I had to delete the poll afterwards after a couple days, and said it was pointless. So I guess name is Riley the Fox. Sorry, and I have to deal with people who have to hate on me for being a furry, but you have to respect everyone, please. No matter who they are. I just want to play the game normally. Please. Okay, enough with this anyway. Out of the way. If I can try and figure out how to get past this. Can I... Oh, that's how you do it. You stand on the block, and you can basically just press trigger to actually suck it up. Okay, I guess I get it now. I really got too much, that's what Mom says. Okay, climb on the acorn that's like floating, and I could probably just do this. There are these guys again. I'll have more acorns then. How much does it even handle to have all this? It's a PS5, it should handle more. I guess it was the final bot to find here, but I need to go back one day to find more. Including the PlayStation ones too. How do I get this? Tama Trio. Okay. Should get the top. Yeah, at least that works, but gotta get there again. I have to take the yolk out of him. Yes. At least that worked. And now there's a lot of apples. Well, this is great. It's 11:59 p.m. I forgot. But, wait. How long has it been already? It's already 38 minutes. Shouldn't be playing for this long, but I should at least end the stream here. Probably continue more if I need to. If I want to, at least. I'll have to decide if I need to, but like, looks like I'm getting this now, because it's already getting late, I'm getting tired, at least for this hour. 12 a.m. It's already September 15th of this year. Oh well, thanks for watching. Might as well to upload this to like YouTube tomorrow in the morning or something.